Hey YouTube, so I'm coming at you guys with a video on my tips for maintaining big box braids. I'm going to tell you all the secrets that you don't often hear on how to maintain your braids. These braids were done using the rubber band method. Before the braids were put in, my hair was parted and put into a whole bunch of sections, and the rubber bands were put at the root. Now, a lot of people like this method, especially if they're natural, because it makes it easier to grip the hair. And it makes the parting so much easier because it's done in advance, so your parts will be perfect. Now, this is what I use to keep my hair moisturized when it itches. It is a hair food made by Salon Pro. It has argan oil in it. What I like about this is that I don't have to dig my hand into the grease to oil my scalp. I literally twist the top, use the applicator, and glide it through my hair. Like so. And I just glide it through the part on my head, take my finger and rub it in on my scalp. Now this is very important with large braids because you can definitely see those parts. And the last thing that you want to do is have a dry scalp when you can see the parts. So I'm just putting a little bit of oil on my scalp and applying that and rubbing it in, and it feels really, really good. My second tip for maintaining large box braids is braid spray. And this has an anti-itch formula. What I really like about the anti-itch formula is that it does help with the itching. Basically, you can apply this every morning before you go and just spray it. And it really does feel good and give you that relief when it's itching. When you don't have time to oil your scalp, you can definitely pump it with a little bit of this braid spray. And not only does it smell good, but it feels great on your scalp and it relieves that itching. Now I'm going to show you all how I tie up my hair and what I use. I use the satin scarf. And it's somewhat like a do-rag. And I hated this thing. I absolutely hated it because it's so silk and soft that it slides when you have a wrap. But these long straps on the end and the circumference of it make it perfect for braids. All you have to do is fit it to how you want it to be on your head. I like it behind my ears personally. And then tie it once in the back, which I just did it once in the back, and then bring it up in the front. This was, I believe, $4.99 at my local Kroger, and it is perfect for my box braids. I love it. And it just looks like that. And this keeps your hair really neat and it keeps your braids from looking old. You must tie your braids up at night, every night, to avoid them from looking old really quick. The last tip is the biggest secret of all. This is what I wanted to share with you all. It is a Zaxby's plastic bag. Now, you don't have to necessarily use a Zaxby's bag. You can use a Ross bag. You can use a Target bag. You can even use a Walmart bag. But this is an unused Zaxby's bag, and the material is a little bit thicker than your average Walmart grocery bag that's very thin and easy to break. This is what I use for showering purposes. And the reason why I like this is because the average shower cap is not big enough to fit these big, long, bulky braids. So let me show you all what I do. I actually have to toss the braids forward like this and get them all in there. And then I push them back how I would like. And I take the front and I tie it like this. But you want to tie it tight enough so that you don't have it falling off, but not too tight to where you can't get it loose after your shower. And so that's about the tightness that I would do. This is the perfect method for your shower. Your hair will not get wet at all. As you can see, all of my hair is inside of this bag and it works for me. Shower caps don't work. I try putting on 8 different shower caps at different angles and I have to avoid getting part of my face wet. With this, you can get as wet as you want to get and your braids will not be wet or ruined. And it helps to put your scarf on first so that if any water was to hit it, it would hit the scarf first. But yeah, you guys, those were my tips on how to maintain your box braids. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Ask any questions that you have down below, and I'll see you all in my next video.